So, there's been a lot of talk about Tiger Woods in the news lately, and I think the first thing that people started hearing was the fact that he got in an accident. Everybody was worried about him. Come to find out, it probably had something to do with some sort of domestic dispute. I mean, here's the clues: you have an SUV driven by a pro athlete, no alcohol involved, that's smashed in his own driveway, going less than 30 miles an hour. The airbags don't deploy. And both the back windows are smashed in, so his wife, Elin, can get in, pull Tiger out to safety instead of opening the front door and just pulling him out. I don't know if you've seen his wife, Elin, but she's not like, this big brawny woman. It'd be a miracle if she could actually drag Tiger Woods out of his seat, the driver's seat, pull him in the back, and then drag him out of one of those windows. This just doesn't add up. So here's what happened. Elin, however you pronounce that name, caught wind of, the affairs and the speculation, confronted Tiger with it. Tiger, didn't have any answers or whatever. She got upset, hit him in the head with the driver, or, I would have used something like this. Or with a pitching wedge, whatever it was, busted him up pretty good. And, that's when they staged this whole thing to get her out of, like, the charges of, obviously some sort of assault with a deadly weapon. But, who my thoughts on all this? First off, from a sports fan perspective, it definitely taints his reputation for me, and I think my wife said it best. For her, not the average golf fan out there, she's really only tunes in to watch Tiger, and there's a lot of people out there like that. And she said that now she finds him repulsive and disgusting. She won't be tuning in to watch him, and I wonder how many other people are going to feel the same. People that are going to lose interest in the sport of golf. It's going to hurt the ratings, and it's something that he could have avoided. From a guy perspective, first off, have you seen like the pictures of these other women? Have you seen Elin, his wife? To me, I think it's a step down being with the mother of your children as opposed to going out and being with these other ladies. No matter how attractive they are, they're not the mother of your children. They're not your wife. I just think it's just there's something wrong there. It's just bad. He has some growing up. He needs now. From the father perspective, he had a really good role model in his dad and had a huge effect on him in his life. And he's done all these great things for kids. Built this learning center. He donates millions of dollars to children, and seems like he has his priorities all straight that way, and emphasizes being a dad and how important it is to him and things of that nature. But to do something like this, it just flies in the face of all those things. Definitely makes you question him as a father, because his commitment to his wife, which I think is paramount. And as soon as you lose that perspective, it's going to affect your relationship, and that's going to obviously trickle down and affect your kids, and that's what it's all about. You can't mess up that relationship. That's the most important relationship in the house, in my opinion, when you're a dad. And if you have a successful relationship that way, your kids see it, and they are seeing someone who models respect and love for their spouse, and that's just something that you definitely need to do as a dad. Say, oh, he's not going to do it again. He apparently has done it on 3 separate occasions and had a long-term relationship with one of these women. And it's I would say, for Elin, just run and get out of there. Take half of what he's got and roll out. And, you deserve better. How much is too much? How much, are we invading someone's privacy, and how is that going to affect their ability to heal the situation, or just to find some sort of ability to, even approach the topic without it just being a media circus around them. I don't know. I think he does need some privacy. I think people do need to let go of this situation and and allow the family to, circle the wagons a bit and try and come up with some sort of solution, and work through it in an obviously very difficult situation. So maybe this is a wake-up call for Tiger, and he'll grow up, stop slamming his clubs and cursing on the golf course like he seems to do all the time. Maybe this will humble him a bit and give him, some perspective in life, and make him take pause and take stock. So those are my thoughts, and I'm actually really curious to see what Daddy Files and PJ Mullen have to say about this. So on that,